My life as a child was very unstable. I didn't really have a lot of rules. I was always self-sufficient at a pretty young age. My mom has always been using, whether it be drugs or whether her drinking was, really bad, or prescription pills, or, whatever.
That's what life is like growing up with a parent battling addiction. Chelsie and Zayddi were sisters who grew up constantly moving among foster families, treatment facilities, friends, and family. The Department of Human Services became involved when their home life was at risk due to their mother's addictions.
It was my 8th grade or freshman year of high school when I was taken away from my mom. From then on, it was I went to a few different foster homes. At one point, I moved to Cedar Rapids for 3 months. That was my sophomore year of high school. We lived at a rehab facility for families, so it was like a treatment place that my mom was supposed to. She graduated, she would get us back, and she didn't graduate. She snuck out of the treatment place to go use. Your mom, who supposed to, love you and take care of you and protect you. I don't know, it just doesn't, I feel like I was more of her parent than she was my parent. And it's even harder now, like, as a mom, because I would do anything for my kids. And I don't know, it just hurts knowing that she wasn't willing to make that sacrifice, I guess.
Chelsie and Zayddi are 2 of the 8 million kids in the U.S. who have a parent addicted to drugs. In 2006, Iowa created family treatment courts to help these families. Judge Susan Christensen and Assistant County Attorney Jim Varley work in the family treatment court serving Southwest Iowa. They see the impact of addiction on children and families every day.
I would venture to say anecdotally that substance abuse of one nature or another, mostly methamphetamine in this part of the state, affects possibly 95% of the cases that we work on. There's a lot of mental health involved in the cases as well, and sometimes we don't know which one takes priority, but we have to have sobriety before we can address the other issue. So I would say it affects almost virtually every case. All I have to do as a judge, all I have to think about is what's best for this child. It keeps my focus very clear. So it may not be what mom wants, it may not even be what the kid wants, but my decision is going to be whatever I have to do to keep the child safe. And so for that reason, I think what we do is very important, probably the most important work that any courtroom does in the state of Iowa, is keeping children safe.
The goal of the system, unlike a normal traditional court trial in a criminal court, isn't to find someone guilty or to affix blame to anybody. It's really about fixing people and fixing families.
What services are offered to parents to maintain custody?
The first step is getting sobriety. The second step is getting mental health treatment for potentially other underlying problems. The other thing is parenting classes. They can learn how to be a better parent. This is your opportunity to do that. If you're sitting in one of these tables, the entire resources of the court system is at your disposal. The whole system is designed to help you become a better parent and for you to be able to be reunited with your child.
Since the court's creation, over 500 families have been helped. 80% of the time, these children are able to stay with the parent. For Chelsie and Zayddi, their mother was not able to complete the requirements to maintain custody. Chelsie became determined to gain custody of Zayddi and give her the childhood experiences she wished she could have had.
Gaining custody of Zayddi has always been something that I knew that I wanted to do.
What changed when I moved in was a lot of things. It was a lot of joy.
Chelsie and Zayddi have worked to break the cycle with their new family. Chelsie married her high school sweetheart, graduated with an associate's degree in business administration, and along with Zayddi has 2 young daughters of her own.
People have always said, oh, how'd you do it? How'd you turn out so well? And it just wasn't an option to do anything less.
This is Alex Kellison reporting for Student Reporting Labs in Shenandoah High School.